In this case, we log on with the standard user admin and use the IRMC default password, which you can find on the chassis or on the ID label. Now you see the system screen of IRMC. Check in the menu Mass Storage your hard disk drive, where the operating system will be installed, in this example on AM.2 drive and CP100 RAID controller. Start the video redirection. You will find it on the right upper corner of the screen. Mount the ISO image of ServerView Installation Manager, for example from a shared network drive. Here we mount the latest ISO file, which you can find on our website, of a server view and press the button Start Media. Power on the server with the button on the menu bar or the middle upper side. This could take up to approximately 2.5 minutes. After you see the post screen, press F12 for boot menu selection. Select the Fujitsu Virtual CD-ROM 0 for booting from the ISO file. You see on the right upper side the increasing kilobyte size. That means the ISO file will be mounted. Select your keyboard layout. Wait a couple of minutes. Now you can see in the right upper side the counter of virtual CD image. It means the server will boot from the ISO image. This could take approximately 4 minutes. After approximately 3 minutes, the ServerView Installation Manager will start. Here you can select the language for the OS and keyboard, and if necessary, the IP address of the server on the left side. If your SVIM DVD or OS DVD is stored on a network drive via SSH, set on the right side the IP address and credentials. If you work with physical DVDs or mounted ISO images, let them free. If you want, you can also select a backup media as in USB stick. If you use local disk or mounted ISO or disk, you don't have to enter anything here. Then click OK. Click Deployment. Click Customized and Next. Select the operating system, abbreviated as OS, and click Next. Choose the drives you want to use for the booting OS, in this example, M2 SSD on the CP100 RAID controller, which is used for RAID 1. Otherwise, choose your drives, where the OS should be installed. Click Next. Choose the type of installation media and click Next. Please select username, company computer name, product key if applicable, password, time zone, keyboard and language. Click Next. Now you have to select the location of the OS image or drive. Local DVD means also a mounted ISO file. Here you can define the NICs and network parameters. Click Next. Now you can define the roles and properties. Click Next. Here you can define the remote services. Click Next. On the M7 server, select Agentless Service. If you have AM5 or M6 server, you can select the server view agents that enable convenient monitoring and management afterwards. You can also install additional software. Click Next. Now you can verify the parameter and start the installation. The installation time depends on RAID controller and drive type and can take 10 minutes or more. Now you have to unmount the SVIM image or remove the DVD, so press Stop Media on the right upper side. Then press OK to go on. You have to mount the OS DVD or image and press Start Media and then OK. The installation will continue with OS. The installation time depends on RAID controller and drive type and can take 10 minutes or more. Now remove the OS DVD or stop the mounted ISO image of OS. The SVIM will stop. The installation program requires a reboot. This will happen automatically. The installation will be continued. The installation speed depends on CPU, RAM, and disk type. The OS installation will start. The installation program requires a reboot. The OS boots up. The OS requires a reboot. Now the installation of additional packages and drivers will start. The server will reboot. Additional software will be installed. The server will reboot. The OS will start again. We are almost finished. Please accept the license agreement terms. Log on to the Windows 2022 server for the first time with your user credentials. Confirm the network settings. We are finished with installing Windows Server 2022 from the scratch on a Primergy RX 2540M7 server using the Server View Installation Manager, SVIM.